Oh boy. Thanks, Patreon patrons. I love you. I know the lighting in here is kind of poor, but I don't know if you can see this. My cat likes to sit at the window there. And the screen is made of metal, so he's not going to break through that one. Like my other cat who ran away about 1.5 years ago. But hey, hello subscribers and future subscribers. Let me move some windows around so I can see your beautiful faces. I mean comments. And I can see if my, stream is live and such. Let's play some Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Karma going back in time. His stream is really rolling. Never mind the folks in chat room who be trolling, says Sean Robinson. We're gonna take back artifacts that have been stolen. That was my lyric, because I thought you were gonna continue the rhyme. But yeah, what's going on, King Baboon and Sean Robinson and Kaboom and stuff? Let's try to remember the password from last episode, which I just looked up like a second ago. So we're gonna head to the personnel floor. I'll show you what's on the other floors some other time. This phone is out of order. I didn't realize that. But Rockapella is back on the case. And we're gonna solve some time crimes. It is hard to do commentary and try to spell something at the same time. What's up, anime girl? Okay, I think my password is MBHNBHZ. Neil Patrick Harrison Ford. All right, welcome back, Rockapella. You entered the password correctly. Yeah, hello subscribers and future subscribers. I'm Karma Jolt, by the way. This game is Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. And we are about to continue from where we last left off. But let's review what we learned last time. I didn't retain any of it. Oh, I did learn that flax is not brown, but more of a blondish color. And that kind of messed us up last episode because there was a witness who told us, like, oh, the suspect had hair the color of flax. And we were like, what fucking color is that? It must be brownish, because flax seeds are kind of brown, right? So we went to the data panel and we were like, yeah, our suspect has brown hair. And the machine was like, okay, we got him. It's this guy whose name is Nosmo King. But then, when we caught up with our criminal, it turns out we had a warrant for the wrong suspect because we were supposed to say that our suspect had blonde hair, which is actually the color of flax. Anyway, this is a message to Rockapella from the chief. We have just intercepted a Time Patrol crime alert. A time sweep has revealed that the keys to New Amsterdam have been stolen from USA 1624. How are they going to get in? By the way, I definitely locked myself out from my apartment again today. Because I stepped outside to get my coffee, like, oh, I wonder if the weather's cold. Should I wear a t-shirt or should I get a hoodie or something? Excuse me. And I closed the door behind me without having my keys on me, so a very nice neighbor named Aaron let me back into my apartment. And he had an infant with him named Bob. I didn't realize that was possible. I didn't realize that you could be young and be named Bob. Anyway, an unidentified woman was seen leaving the scene of the scene. Damn, lots of acronyms in my chat right now. What's going on, Kaboom and Stuff and Cloud Strife? The Federal Time Travel Commission has authorized 33 hours of use of the Acme Chronos skimmer for apprehending this criminal. Bobbert. For some reason, my last GF was obsessed with the name Bobbit, and she would put Bobbit for all of her character names in like D&D and RPGs and stuff like that. Anyway, see ya. Launch Chronos skimmer. So we went to we went from San Francisco to the USA, 1624. English settlers in Virginia were introduced to tobacco by the native Indians. It was a great cash crop and became a mainstay of the colonial economy. Yeah, and then everyone got addicted to cigarettes and smoking. Let's talk to a witness. She wanted to see the city from the top of Mr. Eiffel's new tower. I wonder where that is. Somewhere in Gay Paris. Now let's talk to an informant. I know we're going to Paris, okay? But, again, the more people you talk to, the more likely you are to find a clue about your suspect. And we need a description of the suspect in order to get the warrant. She wanted to see the shocking experiments of Andre Ampere. Ooh, electricity and such. Okay, so we didn't really find anything out about our suspect, but I know we're going to France. Right? Eiffel Tower is in France. In fact, it's in Paris, France. I've been there. So we know she, says Kaboom and Stuff. Yup, we know it's a she. This lady is a woman. Now we're in France. Near l'Arc de Triomphe on Le Champs-Élysées. That's my French accent. La France was the center of the new Impressionist art trend in the late 1800s. Some of the key figures, we're looking for keys, aren't we? In the movement were Monet, Renoir, Cézanne, and Degas. All right, let's look for a witness. Ooh, we found a vile henchman. Bap, 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 bap. Pretty dead, but I'm gonna ask him a question. You must be on the right track. I'm subtle, is what that guy was like. She planned to study windmill tilting with Cervantes. Cervantes de Leon. No. Cervantes de Leon is the guy from Soul Calibur. Let's talk to an informant. She wanted to borrow a book from Ignatius of Loyola? What? I forget Cervantes' taunt, says Kira H. Oh, when he does the not so fast thing. Is that what you're talking about? Like his block ability? Which apparently is bugged in like the Soul Calibur 2 HD remake versions of the game. If you use Cervantes' I think it's like his A plus K move. Talking about Soul Calibur 2, it's a fighting game. There's a character named Cervantes where if you do a certain move, he'll say, not so fast, and he'll put out his weapons to block. And if you get a successful block with that attack, he'll automatically counter with like a fairly damaging move. But in the remakes of Soul Calibur 2, that move will straight up crash the game if you use it. Anyway, let's look up Ignatius Loyola and learn something. All right, Ignatius of Loyola, venerated as Saint Ignatius of Loyola, was a Spanish Basque Catholic priest and theologian who co-founded the religious order called the Society of Jesus and became its first superior general at Paris in 1541. Okay, well, like, he's Spanish, but he lived in Paris. Looks like we're going to Spain, because France isn't an option here. That's my confirmation name, says Sean. Yeah, in fact, I think we might have gotten confirmed together at the same church back in like 2001. Mine is Vincent. Cervantes produced his literary masterpiece Don Quixote in 1615. His contemporary, Lope de Vega, also had a brilliant career writing plays and poetry. That's cool. Look at this dude on the horse he's got a spear. Sort of makes it look like that's a unicorn, the way his lance is resting on that horse's head. Cervantes de Leon is Spanish. That's true. Kaboom and Stuff. I think, anyway. Yeah, in fact, canonically, Soul Calibur 2, the Soul Calibur series takes place on the actual Earth. Because, like, Maxi, the guy with the nunchucks, is from the Ryukyu Islands, also known as Okinawa. And like Cassandra and Sophitia are from actual Greece, and they're like, I don't know, they might be like children of Zeus canonically in that game. I don't really remember. I haven't looked up the plot to Soul Calibur in a long time. She was going in search of the 7 golden cities of Cibola. What is that? This is something we gotta look up too. 7 golden cities. Isn't this something from Super Mario Land 2? Mario Land 2, 7 golden cities. Legend of the 7 golden cities. The 7 cities of gold, also known as 7 cities of Cibola, is a myth that was popular in the 16th century. It is also featured in several works of popular culture. According to legend, the 7 cities of gold can be found throughout the pueblos of New Mexico territory. Okay. I never heard of this either. Phoenix Halcyon, haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, my man? She was going to spy on Cortez's army of 555 men, 17 horses, and 10 cannons. She wants a print of the fresco Prometheus. Hey, look at that. We got a clue. So evidence so far is that she's female, and her favorite artist is probably... Actually, I don't know. I don't know who did that one. Frescoes are like an Italian thing, right? Fresco Prometheus. Let's look it up. By Mexican muralist Jose Clemente Orozco. Well, I didn't know that either. Let's read more about it. It depicts the Greek titan Prometheus stealing fire from the heavens to give to humans. Ooh, that sounds like some mischief. It was commissioned for Pomona College's Frary Dining Hall and completed in June 1930, becoming the first modern fresco in the United States. Well, okay, we know 2 things about our suspect. And, like, I already feel like we're pressed for time here. Siegfried was my boy, says Phoenix Halcyon. But I always played Link on the GameCube version. Yeah, Link was fun to play. But wasn't very good. Okay, so they said they were going to New Mexico. But also, like, she wanted to see Cortez or something. So let's go to Mexico. Yeah, my characters in Soul Calibur 2 were Maxi, Assassin, Astaroth, Cassandra. Like, everyone who had the word ass in their name, definitely. But occasionally I really like to play Lizard Man. Wasn't good with Lizard Man. I was pretty good with Maxi, Assassin, and Astaroth. And I played Cassandra against, like, specific opponents. Anyway, we're in Mexico, 1519 AD, during this colonial period. Mexico was known as New Spain. Spanish settlers came to the new land with the intention of becoming wealthy and returning as aristocracy. Yeah, they were looking for gold or something, weren't they? OMG, I hadn't eaten all day, said Kira. And just sat down with an egg and cheese, and, like, I'm eating it way too fast. That's the best way to eat. Alright, we on the right track. Ah, you found me from the rope. I think that guy's my favorite. Because, like, how can you... His dastardly plan, the plan of this vile henchman involves just hanging out, literally, from a rope. That sounds nefarious to me. She was planning to attend the farewell party of the last Tokugawa shogun. I need to find out more about this suspect. She was invited to the okay, sushi party. Sounds dope. She was enjoying quoting poems by an English author born in India. We must be talking about Rudyard Kipling. Let's look this shit up. Okay, author. Let's look up Rudyard Kipling. I know he wrote The Jungle Book. And also Riki Tiki Tavi, which is a short story about a mongoose. An English journalist, short story writer, poet, and novelist. He was born in India, which inspired much of his work. Kipling's works of fiction include The Jungle Book, Kim, and many short stories, including The Man Who Would Be King. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's actually a great short story. In fact, I saw like a short movie of it in high school featuring Michael Caine and Sean Connery. All right, compute. Oh, what's this down here? It was something very interesting. Capture robot activated. I didn't see who the... I was distracted by something very interesting down here and didn't see who the suspect was. Okay, so let's go to Japan. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck. I keep forgetting that there's no cancel button on the controller. So every time I make a mistake, I make two mistakes because I think, oops, I'm gonna cancel that by hitting the B button. No, B is also confirm in this game. So I just wasted some time there and it could cost me. I thought that was Upton Sinclair. No, he wrote The Jungle. You meant The Jungle Book and not The Jungle Book. What's up, Sprite Fox? Yeah, that was an answer on some Jeopardy episode that I watched the other night, and I felt real smart being like, that's Upton Sinclair. During the Meiji Restoration, Japan modernized in many ways. An army and navy were organized, and the court was moved from Kyoto to Tokyo. Oh boy, I only have 5 hours left, so that mistake really cost me, didn't it? She wanted to hear Donizetti's Lucia di Lammermoor. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it sounds Italian. I'm running out of time here. Man, it is hard to catch criminals in this game. I already ran out of time. Okay. Yeah, that mistake that I made cost me like 4 hours. I did get the warrant, Kira. Thanks, Tidley76. It's an Italian opera. All right, the chase for Sharon Sharerlike will have to be terminated. Well, that sucks. Are you ready for your next case, Rockapella? Yeah, it takes forever to just like find clues about your suspect, huh? Ironically, you ran out of time in a game about time travel. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But let's try another. All right, it's a man. I didn't read what he did, but it was probably something bad. Let's continue. Okay, so I have to remember that you cannot hit B to cancel in this game. So every time I make a mistake, I need to actually select the correct option. And I need to not get distracted. All right, we made it to 1950 AD in Peru. The music of the ancient Incas has survived into the 20th century. The panpipes, called antara, and the reed flute, or quena maybe, are still being played. Like right now? But there's no music. I don't hear anything. Poseidon looking seductive, says King Baboon. An alchemist is telling me he was going to look for the Tatar's lute? What is that? Not like a lute like you play, but like loot as in fat loot. Alright, let's try to find an informant here. I don't know if the scanner can ever tell you anything about your suspect. He was heading off to help Batu Khan. I don't know what either of these things are. I'm going to look up Batu Khan. Batu Khan, also known as Sain Khan and Tsar Batu, was a Mongol ruler and founder of the Golden Horde, a division of the Mongol Empire. Batu was a son of Jochi, or Joki, and grandson of Genghis Khan. From Mongolia? He has ebony hair. Ooh, okay, I already got some good data on the suspect. So he is man, and hair is black. Oh, that's the first option, isn't it? Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go travel. All right, Mongolia isn't an option, so I guess it would be Russia then, huh? That shit is black, says Kira H. Yeah, last episode, I was talking about this earlier, but at one point, a witness told us, like, oh, he had hair the color of flax, which is blonde. And I didn't know that, so I was like, what color is that? And everyone's like, I guess it's brown. What's up, Mega Harv? Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? I don't know, but I'm in time for this stream. Hey, yeah, how in time are you, Mega Harv? How you doing? Just in time. Tatars are like in southern Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and stuff. All right, Tidley76, you seem very knowledgeable and stuff, so I'm glad you're here. Hey, Karma Jolt and Mod, says Jessica Pikahart. What's going on? What's going on, JPH? Haven't seen you in a while. Anyway, in 1230 AD, Kiev was the center of the ancient Russian state. I think it's pronounced Kiev now, right? That's how we're pronouncing it. In the 11th century, Prince Yaroslav the Wise beautified the city by building palaces and churches. Yeah, look at this beautiful horse and mountain that he might have built. I don't know. Let's search for witness. Arr, I got a knife, but I'm not going to eat it like the other guy who eats knives. I must be on the right track. I hit the love button. I love that you call it that. Professor says he was planning to learn a new language called Dutch. He has a subscription to The Writer's Diary? In 1230 AD, even. What is The Writer's Diary? Let's Google it in 1230 AD. Oh, it's Dostoevsky. Okay. Yeah, Google was giving me something else there. A Writer's Diary. It's not The Writer's Diary. It's A Writer's Diary, according to Google. It's a collection of non-fiction and fictional writings by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Or his last name, come to think of it. Taken from pieces written for a periodical, which he founded and produced. It is normally published in 2 volumes, the first covering those published between 1873 and 1876, and the second from 1877 and 1881. All right, how are you playing this game? Emulator? Yeah, I'm using good old Nestopia. But I, at one point, had this game on NES, or maybe like a friend of mine let me borrow it. There we go. Let's compute. And I played this game with a bunch of my friends back in like 2006, and we got drunk and got super into this game. So that's why I'm coming back to it now. Anyway, we got the warrant. Dostoevsky. Thank you. Thank you. I was looking for ways to play old PC games some time ago. Interesting. Phoenix H, I was doing the same. I downloaded DOSBox so that I could play Goosebumps, Escape from Horrorland, and Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Curse of Orpheo's Curse, something like that. I sort of got them working. Okay, so they said something about how we wanted to learn Dutch, right? Is that what we're, Is that where we're going now? Very famous Russian writer. Yeah, he must be famous if I've heard of him, Sprite Fox, because, like, I don't know shit about literature. In fact, like, I don't know how I know so many answers to Jeopardy when I play along with it, you know? Because here I'm like, I don't know about any of these people. Holland's early inhabitants, the Frisians, built dirt and stone walls. Built dirt walls and stone walls. Not that they built dirt and also stone walls. To hold back the sea. The areas of reclaimed land were called polders and used as farmland. All right, let's search around in 450 AD. Ooh, we on the right track? Megaharv, am I imagining you telling me about going to a rockapella concert before? No. Well, you might be imagining that, but it's also true. I've seen them live 4 times. In fact, one time I went to see them with Sean Robinson. Because my parents gave me 4 tickets as a birthday present. When I was like 18, something like that. I'm done with my job interview, and now just the wait, says Nate Knight. Ooh, good luck, my friend. I'm drinking a Schafferhofer, says Kira H. That sounds great. I'm jealous too. I'm drinking a red Gatorade because I finally did exercise for the first time in weeks today. Not sponsored by Gatorade. By the way, last night I started streaming Metroid Prime. That game's dope. You guys should come watch me when I play it next time, which will probably be tomorrow. I don't know. He was making a beeline for the land of the late Mazca. That sounds Mexican or something. What are our choices? Peru? I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to go to Peru. You are dope, Karma Jolt, says King Baboon. I like you too. Look at this. Oh, did it say Nazca? Oh, yeah. It might have said Nazca, like the Nazca lines are believed to have been scraped in the earth between 100 BC and 700 AD. My eyes are awful, and so that's why I have to keep looking in like this, but those zeros sometimes look like 8s to me from back here. The shapes of a monkey, a bird, and spider can be seen from the air. Ooh, creepy. It's Peru, says Kira H. Look, it me. Peruvian honey, says Nate Knight. All right, looks like we got to go to at least one more place before we're at the location of the criminal. I want to check out that Metroid Prime video, says Sprite Fox. Yeah, do it. I was at the park when you went live. Good for you, getting outdoors and such. He planned to solve the mystery of the disappearing Mayas. Well, that's in Mexico, isn't it? Or at least it was before it disappeared. Yeah, you know what? Yesterday, I felt like my commentary was good. And I said some funny stuff during my Metroid Prime video, so I was proud of that one. But then at one point, like, I just wanted to save the game and quit. But, like, the save point was behind a door that I needed missiles for. And, like, no enemies were dropping missiles. So I, like, had to look around for 10 minutes, you know. Anyway, Aztecs founded their capital city, Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. I don't sound smart when I have to sound out a word like that. On islands in Lake Texcoco. This became Mexico City, parts of which are sinking into the ancient lake bed. Well, let's look around. Yo, they got pyramids too. This isn't the right location. We're not there yet. Ooh, I'm running out of time. Tenochtitlan, says Kira H. Thank you. I remember Ben Affleck and the Voyage of the Mimi sequel. Then yes, that is where the... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Voyage of the Mimi had a sequel. And Ben Affleck was CT, the little kid. He was going to watch the smoke clear after the Opium War. Let's go there and chill. Is that a China thing? Let's learn us some history. The Opium Wars were two wars waged between the Qing dynasty and Western powers in the mid-19th century. In Guangzhou, China. I don't know how to pronounce these things, but he has deep brown eyes. What do you mean his eyes are deep? Like they're just like very far back into his skull? Anyway, let's travel on a slow boat to China. Yep, China. Tile 76, thank you. In the mid-1800s, the Opium War broke out when the British violated a law which forbade the importation of Indian opium into China. Look at this beautiful scenery. I went kayaking recently. It was just like that. Ooh, a problematic henchman, says Toddly76. Wait, did I miss it? Was there something not politically correct about this henchman? Danger, danger. Threat sensor detect. Okay, but look, I have a robot with me, okay? So let's search. Informant. Yep, still relevant today. Well, let's keep searching. Let's use the scanner. Maybe I should go straight for the scanner when I'm at the location of the suspect. Or I think I am, anyway. Look at this! We launched a robot! Oh my god, well, that's what that guy's like right now. I bet the Chinese people are like, what the fuck is that? And what is this man dressed in? Or maybe they're like, more time crime. We see it all that often. Capture robot locked on target. Identity check completed. You have successfully tracked Genius. Data forwarded for validation. Message from the chief. Yes! We caught a criminal, everybody. Press 1. Alright, let's continue catching criminals. You have cracked the case. The suspect has been found guilty of grand theft. What did this guy steal? The year's harvest of barley has been returned to the grateful citizens of Peru in 1950. That's right. Now they can make beer and bread. I don't know what you can make with barley, come to think of it. Maybe I should look that up too. Genius will be given a long prison term. We are the warriors of justice, says King Meb. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. Except I was making way too much noise kayaking to make it relaxing. Yeah, also, we were playing, he stole my great-grandfather's car. You know Genius? Also, we were playing catchphrase, but without the actual catchphrase thing. So Kira H was like, all right, this is a movie. And I'm like, is it Save the Last Dance? And she was like, yes, how did you know? Because I totally read her mind. It's kind of like a 20 questions sort of thing, but different. Special commendation. All right, my password is Monjanbz. It's like bees. You barely know anything about baking. Oh my gosh. That was a good one. Ready for your next case, Rockapella? We have just intercepted a time patrol crime alert. Time Sweep has revealed that Lady Godiva's long blonde wig has been stolen from England. Do we care about this? Alright, unidentified man was seen leaving the scene of the crime. I care! Let's go! You got 34 hours to find this wig. Well, wheat better get going. I don't know. I was trying to make a barley joke. Good luck. See ya. Oh, what's this down here? There was a spider. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this handsome gentleman on a handsome horse. England experienced many centuries of successive invasion by the Celts, Romans, and Anglo-Saxons. By 1016, the king was exhausted. Of Denmark ruled all of England. That's cool. Barley joke. Better hops to it. Damn it, I don't have any other barley puns brewing. Yeah, I'm racking my grains here, and I can't think of anything. Mega harvest. He wanted to see the city from the top of Mr. Eiffel's new tower. Okay, calm down. He was a real towhead. Is that a racist thing? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Towhead. Hair. Yes, let's go with that. With a person with a very light blonde or yellow colored hair. The adjective form is tow-headed, and either word may be hyphenated in tow-head. Tow is another word for flax. All right, he's got blonde hair. These puns are a barrel of laughs. Don't stop to smell the flower, Gumshoe. It is Sprite Fox. But it means that he had red hair. It was a guy, right? It said he had red hair, right? That's unfortunate. All right, we're going to Paris to see La Tour Eiffel. Let's tour the fuck this game, says Kara H. Napoleon Bonaparte took power in the 18th century and instituted a civil service system and educational reform before he was defeated at Waterloo. Not going to tell you when, though. Let's search. Yes, La Tour de France happens in France. Haha. Can that guy really fit? That knife looked like it was longer than the top of the barrel. He probably had to, like, tilt on the way down, you know. This cook tells me he planned to help build some of the earliest polders. I know what those are. Those are like elevated, walled-off sections where farmland in Holland. He had blue eyes, nice and simple. Yeah, let's go. Eyes blue. Can I compute? Do you think that's enough evidence? Data eliminates all suspects? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I put red hair, didn't I? Blonde hair, Karma. Oh my gosh, I almost messed it up. Why did I do that? OMG, come on. Yes, you did. Looks like someone is having a blonde moment. Thanks, Nate Knight. Anyway. That was barely even a pun. I don't think I can laugh any longer. Sean, that was dumb. Anyway, Napoleon. Where's this guy going? I already forgot. Oh yeah, polders. Let's go to Holland. Thanks, everyone, for keeping me from making a mistake. Wait, did we get the warrant already? Holland in this early period did not exist as a separate state. The area it covered was referred to as the Low Countries. Right, I have friends in Low Countries. Look at this dapper man. You know what? That guy is probably only like 3 feet tall, and you saw exactly half of him there. He had been hired as a speechwriter by Patrick Henry. Damn it, I looked this guy up the other day, and now I forgot. So, okay, I didn't get the warrant, did I? Did I compute this? Male, blonde, blue. Please stand by. Earnest endeavor, right, okay. So, Patrick Henry, huh? Give me liberty or give me death, guy. Yeah, you're right. That's what it was, Sean Robinson. So let's go to the good old US of A. There are two things I can't stand. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures. And the Dutch. Sprite Fox, is that a Austin Powers line? Anyway, let's go to USA. Look at this train. The railroad to the west was built in the 19th century. Promontory Point, Utah was the meeting place of the east and the west lines. That's cool. Ooh, we found a vile henchman. Yeah, gold member. The one I didn't see. Give me liberty or give me beef. Nate Knight, that's like an awesome slogan. He planned to go exploring with Leif Erikson, says this musician. Well, yeah, I mean, I know where he's from, but just so you know, I'm gonna Google Leif Erikson and read about him. He was a Norse explorer from Iceland. He is thought to have been the first known European to have set foot on continental North America, approximately half a millennium before Christopher Columbus. Okay, so should we go to America? Yeah, sometimes it's unclear, Kira H, because like it'll be like, oh, for example, like he wanted to see this dude who was born in Italy but lived most of his life in France, and then Italy and France are options, and it's like, okay, so like which one does it want me to go to, you know? So let's go to the USA. I mean, if they're exploring, it's Viking time, says Nate Knight, and that's true. Anyway, we're here in USA in 1000 AD. The area now known as the southwestern US was inhabited by various culture groups from 400 to 1300. One of them, the Anasazi, built adobe apartment houses. Apartments? Wonder what the rent was like. Remember, the place you just came from will always be one of the options. Oh, I didn't notice that, Sean. Yeah, but Kira, I don't think they had enough space to fit North America. He was going to hear Toscanini conduct in his homeland. That guy sounds Italian. Oops. Okay, and I'm not going to hit the B button. I'm going to hit travel. I'm going to go down to travel. We're all just photoshopped. Checking the time. Italy entered World War I on the Allied side after remaining neutral for many years. At war's end, Italy gained territories formerly held by Austria and Yugoslavia. 20th century Italian. Thanks, Toddley. I think we're about to catch a crim, which is short for criminal. Let's do the scanner this time. Yes, we found the suspect. Robot launched. I hope we got the right guy. With blonde hair and blue eyes. Identity check completed. You have successfully tracked Earnest Endeavor. Data forwarded for validation. Moment of truth. Yes! Not the wrong guy. You have cracked the case. The suspect has been found guilty of grand theft. Man, that was real fast, but also, like, there's time travel, so, like, maybe they did it in the past and got back to me. I don't know. Are all the hench people blue this time? Or is this a man thing? I don't know, Nate Knight. Lady Godiva's long blonde wig has been returned to the grateful citizens of England in tens. Yeah, I'm sure they're all grateful. And now, you know, that her wig is back, history won't be altered. Long prison term. All right, let's do one more crim, which is short for criminal. Congratulations. Your good work has earned you a special commendation. My password is NBKTBZZ. No basketballs is what that's short for. Wait until you have to get Marie Antoinette's head. Are you ready for your next case? No, but let's go anyway. Thanks, Bright Fox. Now I'll remember it even better. You have just intercepted a Time Patrol crime alert. Yeah, and again, like, why are we intercepting these? We're the Time Patrol crime investigation unit. Like, the messages should be coming directly to us. Time sweep. The love letters of Maximilian and Carlota have been stolen from Mexico in 1865. Wow. So they're probably thinking, like, I sent a letter a while ago and she hasn't responded. Like, she, you know, they think they're leaving each other unread is what's happening. But no, the letters have been stolen. It's a gig economy. You take the gigs you intercept. That's it. Yeah, I don't get paid by the hour because that wouldn't make sense in a time travel situation, would it? All right, let's apprehend this crim. It's short for criminal. Let's go to Mexico. Bop, 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 bop. It always crashes to a landing. It's a very rough landing. Ooh, look at this pretty lady. The 19th century was a time of civil strife in Mexico. Benito Juarez, a Zapotec Indian born into poverty, became president and a great hero of the people. Well, let's look around. Let's look in this basket of fruits and vegetables. He was packing a poncho and heading for an Andean country under Spanish rule. All right, that sounds cool. Let's look for an informant. He mentioned that he was leaving for the Tacna Arica talks. I don't know what those are. But it sounds like I'm going to Mexico in a different time, does it not? Maybe those are Peruvian. Sean Robinson says Chile. What were they telling me about? I mean, I'm guessing I'm going to Peru, but yeah, the Andes. That's in Peru? I don't know. That's right, Fox. You're probably right. This is a children's game. Lake Titicaca. That sounds hilarious. Located on the southern border of Peru, is the largest lake in South America. The natives use reed boats to navigate its waters. They should use speedboats. Titicaca. Remember to bring a jacket if you're going to Chile. Well, I'm just gonna peruse around a little bit here, I think. Oh, there's a vile henchman in a barrel. Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. And peeing. Kids were smarter back then. I don't know if that's true, Phoenix Halcyon. I want to say... Maybe there's zero evidence to this, but in my experience, I feel like older generations know a ton about geography and history. But, like, our generation, my generation, and, like, the newer generations, like, their school systems focused a lot on science and math. And so, like, I don't know. Like, I remember having a conversation with someone much older than me, who was just, like, super knowledgeable about, like, literature and history, and I was very impressed with this person. And then when it came time to pay the check, they couldn't compute 20%? So I don't know. Anyway, He was going to stow away on Abel Tasman's ship. He said his favorite artist was once a missionary in Belgium. Bingo! I know who that is. That's Vincent van Gogh, is it not? Well, let's Vincent van Gogh to the polls. I'm sorry, to somewhere else. And what did they say he was doing? I already forgot. I used to teach kids, trust me, iPads have seriously rotted a lot of their brains. Yeah, but also Phoenix Halcyon, like we just have to take old people's words for it that they were smarter than us, you know? And like, I don't know if that's true. I think generally people are becoming smarter. I can't attest to their attention spans. Read flutes, read boats. Find something new to use, natives. I don't know. I mean, if it's getting the job done, then why not? I was too busy making read jokes, says Nate Knight. It's not necessarily that one generation is smarter, but the resources available to learn were different, and information is easier to access now. Yeah, I don't have to commit anything to memory, you know. He was going to the funeral of Destidarius Erasmus. This is another person I'm going to look up. Destidarius Erasmus Roterodamus was a Dutch philosopher and Christian scholar who is widely considered to have been one of the greatest scholars of the Northern Renaissance. As a Catholic priest, Erasmus was an important figure in classical scholarship who wrote in a pure Latin style. We're going to Holland. He had hair the color of a raven. Well, depending on how you paint your raven, it could be any color, but let's go with black. Rotterdam. Let's go. Just in case ingenious. Well, I just put away genius, but also this is a game about time travel, so like maybe that guy could have broken out of jail. I don't know. He is a genius. Or at least his name sounds like he is one. Scientific data shows that the ease of information through electronic devices means the younger generations can access the same information in a shorter time frame, says Nate Knight. Yes, that's true. Old people weren't smarter, just retention of information was more important when we were learning, I think. Or stressed more. My generation, for example, excel at standardized tests, which prove nothing, but does make it easier to get into Mensa, according to Jamie Loftus, says Nate Knight. Yeah, also, like, America really stresses, like, educate for the tests, and not educate for education's sake, you know? Because, like, hey, we want to test well, because that's what's most important in America. Anyway, scientists contributed greatly to Holland's golden age. Christian Huygens, I don't know that word, developed theories of light, built powerful telescopes, and discovered the rings of Saturn. Like, how come I never learned about any of this shit in school? Oh shit, I just remembered that I drunk purchased a book on etymology, says Kira H. Ooh, neat. No Child Left Behind was the worst thing. Yeah, I hear that generally that wasn't a good policy. Can I get a witness? Yeah, look at this vile henchman. Draw, pilgrim. Damn, he emptied all 6 bullets into my torso. He wanted to spy on the dictator Benito Mussolini. Ooh, Il Duce, fascist leader of Italy. He was the fascists, not just a little fash. Let's go to Italy. Was it not? It's hard to say. Ted Kennedy came up with No Child Left Behind, but W. Bush implemented a half-assed version of it. Interesting. Entomology. Kira H. corrects herself. Ooh, still neat. It's hard to say if Kennedy's iteration would have been better, says Sean. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Economic problems and political unrest led to the rise of fascism in Italy after World War I. Dictator Benito Mussolini took power and allied Italy with Nazi Germany in World War II. And Nazis are fucking bad. It's not political to say that. That's the truth. Can I get a witness? Ooh, I got a vile henchman. I have a knife. Do you want to check it out? I do. He was scheming to steal Wilhelmina's jewels. I don't know about her jewels. Let's look it up. Wilhelmina jewels. I got an ad. Queen Wilhelmina of Prussia, 1922. Okay, but tell me about her jewels. All right, she's got a cool pearl necklace, some earrings, and this portrait here. I don't know if there's any information specifically about her jewels. Whatever. Let's go to... Wait a second. My options are Holland, England, and USA. Of the Netherlands, Queen of the Netherlands, 1890 until her abdication in 1948. Okay, I'm glad I looked up the time. My mom's a teacher, says Nate Knight. She pointed out that schools who do worse get more money from the government because of No Child Left Behind, whereas her school that scores well is very poor and can't get help. That's whack, Nate Knight. Also, I don't appreciate that, like, property taxes are what determine, like, funding for schools. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but from what I've read and what I've heard from other people, like, rich neighborhoods have more Reese's for their Reese's? Well, they might have more Reese's. Think about candy. They have more resources for their schools because property taxes around the rich neighborhoods are like people who are fucking wealthy. So those taxes get dumped into the schools, right? And so essentially poor neighborhoods who need the resources more have very little because, like, everyone around them is poor. They don't have big houses, you know? Yo mama is queen of the nether regions. A resounding endorsement, Tiley76. No Child Left Behind is a mess, and those kind of programs should have never been implemented, in my opinion. Back to making puns for me. Anyway, we made it to Holland. You can read that, whatever. Let's look for, can I get an informant? All right. Vile henchman detected. Only 1 hour. He planned to learn morals by reading Ivan Krylov's Fables. Let's travel to what I assume is Russia. That's why I'm pro school choice. Just let the people decide where their kids go, not some arbitrary district lines. Yeah, that's another problem, Phoenix H. What was the name they just dropped there? Krylov, Fables, let's go. Ivan Krylov. Many of Krylov's fables, especially those that satirize contemporary political situations, take their start from a well-known fable but then diverge. That sounds neat. St. Petersburg, Russian Empire, 1786 to 1843. That's about right. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? I kind of just hit the A button without looking where my pointer was. Okay, I went to Russia. Let's search. Russia has a rich tradition of dance music. Ballet blossomed in the 19th century. Dancers such as Anna Pavlova and Nijinsky became world famous. Ooh, good. Okay, I'm in the right place. Did you see that firework? Let's use the scanner. Hopefully that doesn't take 5 hours. Yes, I found the suspect. That's great timing because I really need to pee. Yeah, this guy's blue too, Nate Knight. Oh shit, did I get the warrant? I just realized I might not have gotten the warrant. Just in case. Shit, I'm an idiot. I forgot the warrant. Oh my god. Without sufficient warrant data, we can't capture the guy. Fuck. This game's hard. Capture robot disengaged. Oh, the chief's gonna be so mad at me. Here's my security code. TBKTNZZ. I can't believe I keep making these stupid mistakes, but also, like, my brain just hasn't been working for the past couple of weeks. At least you have the password, says Nate and I. Yeah. Yeah, I keep doing dumb stuff like that where I just, like, forget to do something important. Like, earlier when I stepped out without my keys. Anyway, at least we caught someone. That's okay. I feel like a failure. But that's, like, pretty normal for me. I'm going to end the stream here because I got to get to a little bit more work before I go do some other stuff later tonight. So thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. And don't forget about Extra Life on November 7th. Me and my friend named Mega Harv are each trying to raise $502 for local children's hospitals. So check out the link in my description. Feel free to donate. I would love if you did. But also, I'll see you later. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy, time crime stoppers.